Welcome to AC 24/7. I'm Aaron Dean. Right now, an intensive manhunt is underway for the suspect in two mass shootings in Lewiston, Maine, Wednesday night. At least 16 people were killed and dozens more were injured, according to multiple law enforcement sources. The Advocate Channel's Gloria Pasmino is in Lewiston with the latest.
Two mass shootings rocking Lewistown, Maine, Wednesday night.
We got multiple victims, multiple victims. I need every unit you can find.
One at a restaurant, the other at a bowling alley, where video captured people running for safety.
Probably the hardest part, seeing just families pouring out of there, and knowing that happened in there while they were just probably trying to have a family night.
State police asked residents there and in the nearby cities of Auburn and Lisbon to stay indoors as they investigated throughout the night. Several schools in the area canceling classes Thursday.
I've been stomping these grounds since I was 19 years old, and I'm just overwhelmed.
Soon after the shootings, the Androscoggin County Sheriff's Office released these images of a suspect seen here holding a high-powered assault-style rifle. Police identified 40-year-old Robert Card as a person of interest in the shooting.
Card is considered armed and dangerous. If people see him, they should not approach Card or make contact with him in any way.
Auburn Mayor Jason Levesque says the community is in shock.
Well, there's fear, there's panic, of course there's worry, understandable. I mean, this is an all hands on deck situation. So yeah, you can train for this, but you can never be completely prepared.
In Lewistown, Maine, I'm Gloria Pasmino.
Congress showed overwhelming support for Israel Wednesday, the first measure passed by the House after it elected Mike Johnson. Speaker was a resolution in support of Israel in its war against Hamas. Only 10 representatives voted against it, but 6 voted present. Democratic Representative Pramila Jayapal was one of them. And she says it's because the resolution is 18 days old. She said 6,000 Palestinians have been killed since it was first introduced, and fuel, water, and other humanitarian aid are not getting to Gaza. The measure is purely symbolic. It doesn't approve any money for Israel, but it does take the pulse of how the House could vote on possible future packages to do so. The ongoing United Auto Workers strike is officially one for the record books. As of Wednesday, the strike has become the longest American auto strike in 25 years. The last time the union went on strike was in 2019, and that lasted 40 days. The strike was only against General Motors, but Wednesday marked day 41 of the UAW strike against General Motors, Ford, and others. Now, there is no signs of the strike ending anytime soon, even if a deal is reached with one of the companies. The tentative agreement would still need to be ratified by rank-and-file members. In the past, the union has stayed on strike during the ratification process. It is also likely that the strike would continue at the other two companies. The U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention's Independent Vaccine Advisory voted Wednesday to give people the option for a second meningitis vaccine. In a 10-4 vote, the committee recommended that Pfizer's meningitis vaccine would be used as an option to protect people from 5 of the most common kinds of bacteria that causes the disease. With this option, a patient could get a 2-dose shot instead of 4. The vaccine would be for people ages 16 through 23 who are healthy. The patient would get a single shot on the first visit and another 6 months later. The committee also had a second vote to update the vaccines for children to reflect the recommendation. On that, the committee voted unanimously. The CDC will still need to accept the committee's recommendations to make it official. And thanks so much for joining us for AC 24/7. For more, go to theadvocatechannel.com, and you can even subscribe to our YouTube channel. For The Advocate Channel, I'm Aaron Dean.